Hey, alright, what's going on, my friends? My name is Akaki, and this is my one-handed DualSense controller. You hold it with your right hand. For the left stick, just move the whole controller around like this. And the triggers here are migrated over. So you've got the L2, D2 buttons here right next to the R2, D2 ones. And I've made it so that you can, with some dexterity, hold down L2 and then shoot with R2, so you can get those combinations. So you can see it has this rubber shoe underneath. You balance it on here, move it about, up goes up, down goes down, right is right, left is left, so it's all proportional. And if you balance this on your thigh, you'll find that left and right makes like a rolling motion, and up and down is more like a dragging translation. So you get an idea of where each of those two axes are. It balances on the shoe like this, so you don't tire your wrist when using it. In some games you need to use these arrow buttons too, so for that I've made this hex wrench looking contraption here. You snap this on like that, and now you can push these blue ones to get the arrow D-pad buttons. See? It's a bit unwieldy, so you can leave this off if you don't need it. With this you can play your favorite games one-handed. I mostly made this so I could play It Takes Two, the highly anticipated sequel to It Takes. You can see I'm using some of the same technology I've developed making these joystick adapters for your controllers. I've always liked these one-handed mods Ben Heck makes of different controllers by migrating the actual electrical components over. And I've had this idea of replicating some of those functions with just a snap-on piece of plastic.
Let's go! These guys!
So what do you think? I think it's a pretty alright design. Oh, and remember, the controller is symmetric, so if you want a left-handed version, all you need to do is print all the pieces mirrored. So let's do that. I'll show you how to put it together. First, I'm going to assemble this wristwatch-looking piece here. I think to make these hinges, just get some old piece of filament you have lying around, and use this raw filament as your hinge. Feed it through there. It's there now. Cut it off, and I've got my first hinge piece. See how it hooks on there? That's gonna be the linkages. And you can add a peg here. See? You can add a rubber band like this. Just tie it around there to add like a centering force. For me, I feel like I don't need it, so I'm gonna leave it off. All of these parts, they print without supports, except here you have a built-in tab, this round thing here. Snap it off. And this piece goes here. To clip it on, go from down here, make sure the little knob goes into the audio port, and listen to this. Ah, perfect clipping motion. And you need to hook this on. It's a bit stiff. For me it was a bit stiff this time. I'm actually adding a dab of literal Vaseline on it. Do you think that'll work? That's better. Ooh. And this thing goes together the same way. I think this is down here. This goes here. If you found this interesting, you can find more cool adapters for controllers like this in this competition they're holding on Prusa printers. I especially like this giant PS4 gamepad here. This competition is what motivated me to finish this design too. Oh, look at the example photo. What a handsome design. So, how do you like the one-handed DualSense? Or is it the solo sense? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.